Hello, my friends. Welcome to another podcast. Please like our channel, leave a comment, and let's go to today's story. One day, there was a boy named Farshid. He was very small and only 2 years old. His mother and father had left him in a nursing home because his mother and father were thrown out to women for drugs. Farshid's mother and father also had no one in the family. Then Farshid stayed in that nursing home, while his mother and father knew his father by sight. Then in that nursing home, this Farshid grew and grew until he reached the first grade and had to go to class. There, he had a few friends for himself. Some of the children from the nursing home were studying together. One day, Farshid was looking for his real mother and father. Then he told the nursing home several times to help him find his mother and father, because I would like to know who my mother and father are. There was a girl of the same age as Farshid, whom he had met in the nursing home. The day Farshid didn't go to school, he went to find his mother and father, but he couldn't find them, and he returned to the welfare center. Then, because of this, Farshid was thrown into the black hole because they had said that you should just focus on your studies, but Farshid's ears were full of this. One day, a lady came and said, "Farshid, what kind of people are your mother and father? I'm going to go look for them." Farshid said that my mother was arrested for the drugs she was transporting for my father, and I don't know anything about it. Then he explained and said, "I only know one man who I think is my father." He told the lady his name is Ochre, because everyone knows him by that name. Then the lady who worked there said, "I'm going to look for your father, and you wait here until I get back." Farshid agreed. After a few hours, they finally found someone with the same address that Farshid had given. When he returned to the welfare center, he said, "Farshid, I found someone with the same description as you gave me. I think he's the same person. You said that that lady and a few other ladies took Farshid out of the welfare center without permission so that the man could see Farshid and see if Farshid was her son or not. Then the man who came was very scary and that father was not Farshid and went about his business. Then they took this girl instead of Farshid to see if Tin was the man's daughter or not. When he saw that girl, he wanted to take her with him, but those ladies wouldn't let him. Then they went to the welfare center and told Farshid that this man was Leo's father and not your father. Then a new mother and father were found for Leo, who loved Leo very much. When they took Leo out of the welfare center, Farshid's heart broke because they had many memories together. Then at night they brought Leo back, and the next day they came looking for Leo again, and they were with her until night. After bringing her to Bestie at night, the next morning they went looking for Leo and didn't bring Leo back. Then the next morning only Leo's new father went to fill out a few forms, and that was it. But Farshid, he went to the back seat of Lola's father's car and hid to go to Lola. After a few minutes, Lola's father went to his factory, where Farshid also went, and got out of the car at the same time so that Lola's father wouldn't see him. Then, when Lola's father went to the house in the car, Farshid stayed in the factory. Then one of the workers there saw him and said, "Who are you, coming to our factory?" Farshid said, "I'm a friend of Lola's, the daughter of an engineer, and call the engineer and tell him to come and take me to Lola." The worker said, "I'll call the engineer now so he can come back." He called and explained. The engineer came and said, "How did you get in my car when I didn't see you?" Then Farshid said, "I'll lie down in the back seat of the car and take me to Lola." And Lola's father said, "Okay, then get in the car so I can take you to Lola's." On the way, he said, "I'm hungry." Lola's father had bought a cake for his wife for her birthday, but he gave it to Farshid to eat. When Farshid ate, he got in the car and continued on his way until they reached home. When the door opened and he saw Lola, he was very happy. They talked for a long time until they returned Farshid to Bezesti that night. Lola's father told the Bezesti owner, "Don't let him come and see my daughter again, because I want to erase my daughter's mind from here." The Bezesti owner also said, "Okay, okay," and then Lola's father returned home. Then Farshid promised himself and said, "I will study hard until I reach Lola." Then Farshid studied all day long in school, and when he went to the welfare center, he was busy studying until night. For a few years, he studied like this, got a degree, and became an engineer. He also had a boyfriend named Arash, who was very comfortable with him, but Arash showed no interest in studying at all. When Farshid turned 18 and went to work, he was able to buy a gold necklace for Lola with his salary. He went to Lola again and said, "I was accepted into the experimental program and I want to propose to you." But Lola's mother was only at home, and Lola herself, and they said, "No, because I don't want to give a girl's job to a lonely person." Farshid said, "Go, look for your own job." Farshid returned to the welfare center in a bad mood. And this is from our podcast today. Please like our channel, leave a comment, and let me know if you liked my story or not.